Good morning. Welcome to McCall's Flask. You can tell I'm out in my garden. I've got a Candela cigar. It's a little green wrap because we're still doing our Irish series and enjoying this cigar while setting up. And of course, you can tell how long it is. I'll be enjoying it after we get done doing this video. So, on our trip to Ireland, we're going to take you to Grace O'Malley. This is actually a gin. Grace O'Malley does make an Irish whiskey, but when I was researching, different whiskeys to do and the idea of doing a gin, I've never really thought about it. So let's give you a little idea of Grace O'Malley. So Grace O'Malley was the daughter of Owen O'Daly, and Owen O'Daly had ships. He was kind of a pirate, and he would raid not only English ships, but he'd also French and Spanish that were supporting the western part of Ireland. And the distillery on the western end of Ireland, or on the west coast, and it is actually, let's see here by the bottle, Westport. It's in Mayo. And they make Grace O'Malley Irish whiskey. Well, they started making a gin. It's got 14 botanicals, and I'm just got to get my cheat sheet because there's a lot of botanicals in. Not only are they using wild juniper, 14 botanicals. So, wild juniper, heather, wild thyme, red clover, blackthorn, bilberry, and rock sapphire, just to give you an overview of a few of the botanicals. And this is all stuff that they're getting from the western coast of Ireland. And it says it's going to have a little citrusy note. The heather should be making a nice dry finish. So that's what we're going after. I'm going to drink this straight. I am not adding anything, no tonic, anything of that sort. I just want to taste this. Now, back to Grace O'Malley. She wanted to be on her dad's ship so bad when she was a young girl, and her dad wouldn't let her. He said her hair would get caught up in the nets and the ropes and all that stuff, so she went home and cut her hair, and her dad did let her get on the ship after that, and the crew members kind of made her Bold Grace, or Grace the Bold is the nickname they gave her. And she learned all the things. She actually learned 3 different languages. She not only knew Irish, she knew English. She spoke French and Spanish. Later in life, her brother, actually a stepbrother, got thrown in jail, and she went and talked to Queen Elizabeth I to get him out of jail. And Queen Elizabeth said no, and she didn't like that very well. So she went back, she got her own crew, and she went out and actually pirated ships. She eventually did get caught and spent 4 years in the Dublin prison. So it is nice that the distillery is working really hard to keep the pirate queen, as they say here on the bottle, pirate queen, the Irish pirate queen. And again, I'm kind of excited about this. I don't really drink gins, but I wanted to give this a chance. I'm already, even though I'm outside, you're probably hearing I've got a blackbird. It's a red-winged blackbird specific. Chickadees over in the backside. I've got a couple robins. So today is the first official day of spring. Tomorrow's the full day, but today this is the first official of spring. So we're going to do it right. We're going to one rock. All right. I'm really smelling the junipers. Let that tear, and again, we talked about this when we did the vodka or any of my Irish whiskeys, that you want one rock, you want a little bit of water, you want a little bit cool, it's going to bring out the nose in it. So, wow. We have to do that again. That juniper is the strong smell that I'm getting. I do get a little bit of the heather on it. Very dominant, very dominant. All right. So I hate drinking alone, so here's to you. And let's put it to the lips and see what we get. smooth. I'm now getting a warmth. Oop, there's the dryness. I'm going to say that's the heather that's now taken over my palate. Wow. Very unique. These guys did a great job. It's one of those, you're going to have to go to your favorite store. You're going to have to order this. They're probably not going to have it on stock. Worth the time. I think it was just shy of $40, that bottle right there. Definitely worth it. All right. Now to clean my palate. Now when I did the Irish vodka, I did that with Cashel blue cheese. So we went and got the other cheese that's available from Tipperary, and this is their Tipperary Cheddar. I've got it on a nice brown rice cracker. So let's give this a try. Again, perfectly aged cheddar. It's really smooth, really creamy. So I've got some Tipperary cheddar. Cleaning my palate. I gotta have a little more of this before I put the cork back on. Hey, if you're gonna have a gin, make it a good one. Grace O'Malley.